Yo, what's up? PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. I'm excited for this episode as much as my camera is as big right now, but I'm going to make it smaller right now because I just got kind of crazy today and I wanted to do something different. It's like kinda whatever, I just made it up. Anyway, I don't think we need to like waste any more time because last episode was crazy, and yeah, I wonder what Erika will have to say about this whole situation. Is she aware of anything? I don't think she's aware of anything because, well, she's a player and she's not supposed to know anything that's happening. So yeah, I wonder what she will have to say. And yeah, let's just go to the episode and let's see what will happen. So leave up a like if you like the episode, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, or join the ranks of the members if you want to see the earlier episodes and support me in other way. Let's go. Sleepy Princess just woke up. Wait, that was half. We just time skipped. We just time skipped like 3 deaths. Wait, what? Some sleep in your eye? What does it mean? I never heard that. You can explain this to me. she's like, what of I guess this is like this little thing that you have in your eye sometimes when you're like waking up. Is that it? I don't know how to call this. Also, my camera is still too big, so I will just make it a bit smaller so I can fit into this like weird crest with the rose in the side, so I don't obscure any view. Okay, so we skipped 3 deaths, so according to the first Twilight we will see who won the trials, basically, because I assume that at least 2 of them will die from the trials, 2 more, 1 pair will win, and also for the 6th death I have a theory that the 6th death might be 2nd person of the pair. I think Butler or Beatrice obviously won. I think like we can just like make it as granted. So I think like either like Shannon, Callum, Jessica, or George, if one of their pair died, then they would like say that they see no reason for living and they just shot themselves or something. I would assume that this is the case for the first Twilight here, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go. First Twilight of the first game of Butler. Okay, let's see if Butlers suck at making games, as I said before, or he's actually good at them. Crime scenes, so multiple rooms, okay. Detective Authority, let's go. Erika was losing off on the bed, so when a knock sounded on the door, it took some time before she noticed. She looked at the clock and saw that it's not much time had passed since they lying down. Okay, we're going to like jump apparently between meta world and game board. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Okay. Huh. Is your pet going to be like the loser going to become a slave of the other person? That's why we have the wedding at the end. Because if the wedding was the ending of the game, of the episode 6, then we already know that Butler lost. So I assume he sucks at games. That's the whole point of me saying that he sucks at making games, because good player doesn't mean he's a good game master.
簡単な話よ。前回のゲームはバトラが1本取ったわ。だから今回エリカが1本を取ってもイーブンにしかならない。
Okay.
前回のゲームは引き分けだったのでは。
勝って当たり前のゲームを落としたのよ。あんなの負けでなくてなんだというのよ。
Yeah, I can see why they say that.
ねえ、エリカ。
はい、我が主。
Also, I see it like very like this is very like funny that Butler like at the beginning Bencastle was saying that she's like on Butler's side and she's like on human side, and now she's like still on human side, but she's a witch and Butler is basically Beatrice. Like everything in this game just switched like 180 degrees. Oh, that okay.
私が無様を晒さなければ勝てて当然のゲームでした。
ははん、なるほど。つまり今回わざと探偵宣言を出さないことでわざと不利に戦い、それでも勝ってみせちゃって、前回の負けを帳消しどころか大逆転にしようって魂胆ね。
Was okay, so what's the detective proclamation? The detective proclamation is that red thing that Erika said when she said she's the detective in the 5th game. And the beginning, when she said I'm detective authority and stuff. So does it mean that she don't have the right now to like check all the scenes and everything? Like he have no power of red to be used in the game board this time? Like people can stop her from like investigating and stuff if they want to? Because last time she could just like barge in and no one could stop her really, unless she just decided to not do it.
バトラさんの渾身のゲームにそんなおかしなハンデをつけて戦うなんて身の程知らず以前に失礼です。
そうだな。むしろ負けた時の言い訳にするための保険にすら聞こえる。
Wow, nice mocking, nice.
確かにそういう見方もあるわね。
Yeah.
勝てば大勝利。でも負ければ言い訳可能なんてちょっとエリカ側に虫のいい話だわ。
Yeah, pretty much.
大丈夫よ。ちゃんとかけるものは公平だわ。今回のゲームに探偵宣言なしの人間で勝てれば、バトラたちの魔女幻想は粉々の再起不能。
If Erika win this game as human without detective proclamation, so Erika is not a detective, is that it? You can clarify this for me because I want to be sure. That means Erika, we cannot say that Erika is detective in this game, right? So we have no detective, so we don't have Nox rule. That applies strictly to the detective this time. I think, right? We still have Nox rules, I'm not denying that they don't exist. But we don't have the Nox rules that applies to the detective. Like, detective cannot lie and stuff like that. Or detective sees all the doors, all hidden doors and everything. This is going to be actually complicated, probably. It will be impossible for Butler and the others to pick up the pieces of the witch illusion. I'm not sure what you mean.
でも逆にエリカが負けるようなら、このゴミくず探偵は忘却の深淵に最悪のかけらと一緒にぶち込んでやるの。
Oh, so just going to throw Erika into hell, okay. It will be impossible for Butler and the others. Who's the others? Who's the others? To pick up the pieces of the witch illusion. So... Okay, so basically if Erika wins, then he cannot use basically characters like Ronove, Leviathan, Gap in the story. He will have to use just like humans and show the story by like human perspective. I think that's how it works, right? I think I will need like a bit like of your explanation here.
ね、公平でしょ。探偵という超人でなく、ただの人間が魔女幻想を打ち破るという最高の勝利。それと引き換えに自身の破滅をかけてるわけ。
It seems most likely that you wagers that. Erika doesn't seem fine with it.
私はかつてのベアトとあんたのゲームみたいにダラダラとぬるいゲームを繰り返されちゃもう退屈なわけ。だから勝負のレートを上げて一気に勝負をさせるわけ。
How does the game have like 2 more episodes? How is that even possible?
まあ確かにそうね。
It really sounds like it's the last game.
今回のゲームをバトラが通しちゃったらベアとのゲームにバトラが勝利したことになりゲームは終了してしまう。ある意味逃すことのできない決戦だものね。
Huh.
言い分は分かった。エリカはそれでいいのか？
もちろんです。
Yeah, it seems like she's just like, oh no, Bern wants that. I need to obey.
前回の敗北で失った主よりの信頼を取り戻すために私は自分の破滅
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she like it.
お前の意志なのか？
どうしたのエリカ。
Yeah. Say yes. Say yes.
答えてあげなさい。
当然です。
Oh my god.
私の意志です。私は絶対に負けません。探偵宣言なんかなくてもあんたを必ず打ち破ってみせます。
Yeah. We know she win, but
バトラさん。
いいだろう。お前がそうしたいというならその勝負を受けてやる。
ありがとうございます。受けたことを必ず後悔させてやりますから。
まあ思えばバトラだって人間側だった時はずっと探偵権限なん
That is true.
力は一切なかった。
that is true. Actually, I never thought about this actually. Was when we had the detective proclamation in the 5th game, when Erika said in red that she can like do basically anything. I instantly assumed that Butler was the same in question arcs. Like, he was detective, he cannot lie and everything. And it's detective perspective, because Butler was the detective of the previous games. Was that the case? I need to check red text again. I think someone mentioned in red that Butler was a detective in the question arcs. If not, then that means he could lie and he's not like a detective in the previous games at all, and his perspective is not entirely 100% accurate. But I think someone said that in episode 5 at the end, that Butler was a detective. I'm not sure though, so you can like remind this to me as well. There's some stuff that I forgot, so I appreciate your help in the comments.
許されてたのは青き真実と復讐要求だけ。
Yeah, pretty much.
そういうこと。ある意味前回のゲームの方がアンフェアだったわけだわ。それで勝ちを落とすのだから、それは負けと全く同じ。
好きにしろ。お前が探偵宣言をしたくなったらいつでもすればいい。今はそれを保留していると理解しておく。
誰が宣言なんかするもんですか。
Wow.
あんた程度の相手に。
では始めなさい。二人とも私の退屈は。
お任せを我が主。
Oh my god.
必ずや魔女幻想を打ち破ってご覧に入れます。
Okay. Let's see. Okay, George and Jessica had been the ones knocking on Erika's door. Both Shannon and Canon died? I mean, in an essence, it makes... Actually, it's... Now I think about this, it's 4 deaths, because... Actually, one... Yeah, it would be like... Now I think about this, if we go with the theory that Shannon and Canon are the same, then first Twilight is basically 5 bodies. Because there's no 6th body. If they are the same. So if George and Jessica knocked, then that means that Shannon/Canon died. Right? Per theory. They were asking whenever Butler and Maria had come to this room. Butler died? Wait, what's this happening? And the Maria, this is the 3rd time that Maria died. I wonder if this will be like gruesome death or the peaceful death, because it seems like Maria died from 2 different people on different occasions. Of course they hadn't.
ずいぶん前に下に飲み物を取りに行くと言って降りたきり戻らないんだ。ひょっとしてエリカちゃんの部屋に来てるかなと思ってね。
Did Butler just murder himself?
来るわけないです。屋敷にでも行ったんじゃないですか？
屋敷の使用人室や食堂に電話してるんだけど、誰も。
No one picked up,
あ
yep.
なたたちはここにいてください。私はちょっと屋敷の様子を見てきます。
And again, the mansion is the place where everyone dies.
危ないよ、こんな時間に。
この閉鎖された島に不審者がいるはずもないじゃないですか。いとこ部屋とやらにいてください。何かあったら連絡しますから。ゲストハウスの使用人室の人たちにもゲストハウスを出ないように伝えてください。では。
Okay.
ちょっとエリカさん。
変わった子だね。
After speaking her mind and not listening to anything else, Erika dashed down the stairs and rushed outside. Whoa, okay, just slamming doors.
第一の番は夜が明けてから発覚がパターンでしたが、今回は即勝負ときました。
Actually, good point. I didn't thought about this.
ゲストハウスで事件は起きていないとなると、惨劇の舞台は屋敷ってことになりますね。
Oh, right. I said like every single time the crime is in the mansion, but in episode 5 it actually happened in the guest house. Right. Actually, bodies were not moved after death. So technically Twilight could happen in the mansion. Like, you know, they were alive and they moved to the mansion and then they were killed or died or whatever happened with them. Though she had an umbrella up, Erika got drenched as she sprinted. She brushy licked the raindrops that dripped down her face. Erika was now at her most energetic. Okay. According to her memory of the previous game, the entrance to the mansion would be locked. At the same time, the family conference started. However, the lock was undone this time. Okay. So culprit could leave. So basically right now, anyone in the guest house can be a culprit, basically. Had someone unlocked it? Or had the lock not been set? Or had it not been possible to set a lock? Yeah. Pretty much. It can be like anyone right at this point. As soon as she entered the entrance hall, the door to the parlor opened violently. Out of it flew Goda large body. Okay. Oh my god. I love Erika, she's so good. She entered her house, the door to opened violently out of... Why it suddenly opened the door? Wait. How did that happen? She entered the entrance hall, and what? The door to the parlor just opened and Goda just flew out? Is that someone pushed him out of the... Like, why? Wouldn't the door be like already open and he would be on the ground? Why it moved at the second she entered?
何かございましたか？
I'm dying from hunger. Make something to eat, please. Oh, he's alive! I thought it's a corpse. I thought it's a corpse. I should just read. Okay, Goda, you are a culprit. Oh my god. Okay, this guy is main target for this episode, I guess. For episode 6, because he's the one in the mansion with all other corpses. Ah. He used his small bombs. The expression really is wonderful, pathetic. Just fitting for the first one to discover the crime.
どうか落ち着いてください。台風のことでどうやって警察と救急車が来てくれるって言うんです。
Yeah, pretty much.
どうせ電話は普通にされてるんですから落ち着いてください。
Also, Erika always says that phones are out, so she's not aware of that they are not out actually, because we know that they are not out. Someone contacting at least internal line is not out, because someone contacting Natsuhi. Everyone else thinks that phones are down until they got a phone call. Like in episode 4 they got a phone call. Natsuhi knows they are not down because she got a call, but no one else knows. Kraus and Rudolph's yells could be heard from the parlor. Oh, there's more people who's alive actually in the mansion. Okay, their second appearance perfectly signified the arrival of the first twilight. Kirie and Natsuhi died?
それでは
I mean, yeah, they died in the trials, so it makes sense.
構築をお願いします。
Okay.
小休止に出た人間が戻らないので、大人たちが客間へ行ったところ、
Those who left to take a break didn't come back. So the adults went to the parlor.
扉が内から閉ざされて開かなかった。
Okay.
後にわかるが、客間内の帽子掛けが観音開きの扉に内側から缶抜きにされていた。
扉は内から閉ざされ、そして窓も内側から施錠と言いたいわけですね。
そういうことだ。外に回り、窓から客間内を見たところ、ローザがソファーに不自然な格好で横になり、額から血を流しているのが見えた。
Okay. That fits.
そこでガラスを割って客間に入り、他にマリアも壁際に血まみれで
Lying by the wall. Okay, that fits as well. I will have to probably reread this later. Yeah, I'm not going to read it now, like rereading it, but...
なるほど。それは大騒ぎですね。他の現場は？
エリカが屋敷に入った時、玄関が施錠されていなかったのは、この客間を外から確認するために出入りがあったから。
Okay.
その直前までは施錠されていたため、他にも姿を消した人間たちが屋敷内のどこかで倒れている可能性があるとして、大人たちは今屋敷中を探し回っている。
先ほど長々と見せていただいたゲロカス妄想での犠牲者と死んだ場所は実際にも同じ。
Oh, so she saw this like lab trials. Okay.
同じだ。
客間にはローザとマリア、それから夏日が自室で、キリエがクラウスの書斎、エヴァはバラ庭園、いいえ貴賓室に移動
1,
させたんでしたっけ？
2, 3, 4. Oh wait, that was 5 already. I thought like 3 died. My calculations were totally off. Wait, what the fuck? I forgot that we had like See, that happens when I have no time to read and it's like take a while until I read again. My calculations were like totally off. Fuck. Why I thought only 3 dice? I think I counted only Kyrie, Rosa, and Eva? Somehow I forgot about Natsuki, I think. And about Maria. So it's 5. So 1 more will die. Which we have no... Oh! And the last one is the one that Butler killed. As his victim. That's okay. So none of the pairs died. I guess we need a pair for the second Twilight, so... Eva was moved to the VIP room. Yeah, okay. I mean, her body was found in the VIP room, probably.
そうだ。エヴァの遺体は貴賓室で見つかる。
Yep, specifically discovered. We don't know where she died.
これで犠牲者5人です。おや第一の番には1人足り。
Yeah, we don't know who Butler murdered yet. We never saw it.
6人目は誰で
Yeah, Butler, please tell me who you chose. It's not Rudolph. So who is it?
旦那様、この部屋にもチェーンが。切断しろい。犯人が隠れてるかもしれねえ。ゴード、やる。
Okay, we have like Kraus with gun actually this time. Rudolph and Kraus had brought rifles from Kinzo prized collection. They had key. They yelled at Goda, who was carrying the bolt cutter to cut the chain. Why they had key? Who opened the study for them? Also, wait. Kiri was found in the Kinzo study. Kiri entered Kinzo room. And you cannot enter this room without, like, someone letting you in. Or having a key. So Kiri had a key to Kinzo study. I just realized that. I have a feeling like Kinzo study is an important one here. The victims had been found one after another at several locations inside the mansion. The man who had lost their wives searched through the mansion in rage, looking for the culprit. This was a guest room. It had previously been a room where the relatives would stay, but it hadn't been used much since the construction of the guest house. Okay, let me see, because it's not Rudolph. I counted on Rudolph being dead, but he's not dead. Butler didn't kill Rudolph. Did he kill Nanjo? For some weird reason? I don't see how Nanjo would be the wall for Butler. But I guess this is the only choice that makes sense? Unless it's Kumasawa. Because Kumasawa is have like relation to Kuvadorian. And she knows like about 19 years ago and stuff because she was alive back at the time. They assume she knows stuff. Maybe it's about Kumasawa? I don't think Genji died. Or maybe... I think Genji or Kumasawa. I think mostly Kumasawa. Okay, I will bet for Kumasawa for now. It's like 50-50, but I think like Kumasawa is most likely. This forgotten room was locked from the inside by the chain. As soon as the chain was cut, Rudolph pushed Goda aside and flew into the room. Okay, who's that? Gras pushed the switch on the wall, the guest room lit up, and the figure lying on the bed came into view. Crying? It's actually Butler! Holy shit! So I was right at the beginning, like, did Butler just murdered himself? What the fuck? Okay, Okay! This okay! My brain just go blank. Also, it looks like he's sleeping. It's like one of the Maria deaths. Like someone who cares. So the okay. The culprit who killed Butler in episode 6 killed also Maria in episode 5 and in episode 4. That was the same culprit. Someone else killed Maria in episode 3.
Omae, どうしてこんなところに
God damn it. Rudolph just lost his whole family. Am I going to be sad for Rudolph now? But I didn't expect it to have like game board without Butler. Like, what the fuck? How did that happen? Rudolph crumpled to his knees and fell onto Butler's body. No words could console him as he cried with mad sorrow. In a single night, he had lost both his wife and his son. During this time, Kraus checked the windows locks and the bathroom and searched the closet to find if anyone was hiding there. But he found no one.
Butler! Butler!
Yeah. Okay, after initial shock, it's actually pretty sad. God damn it.
お気の毒です。信じられんことだが、この部屋も密室だ。またですか？そうだ。キリエさんのいた私の書斎。ナツヒの自室。エヴァの貴賓室。
Sorry, I got too excited and
ローザ親子の客間。
that was Kraus' study, not that was Kraus' study, not Kinzo's study. That Kyrie was found. So Kyrie, okay, so Kyrie is clear. Like, I mean, she didn't have the key to Kinzo's study. Okay, that's fine. But how did they had key for Kinzo's study? I guess Kraus had one key, or Genji like let them in. I guess they got Genji to help because Genji's alive. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, they went with Genji to take their rifles.
そしてこのバトラ君の客室すべてが密室という
I wonder how Erika will like react to this. Like she just like basically Butter just murdered himself. Huh.
わけがわからん。まさか自殺だとでも言うのか。そんなことあるもんか。
Yeah.
これがどう自殺だってんだ。ああバトラ
おや、これは意外でした。
Yeah.
まさか6人目はあなた自身とは。
So, oh my god, that would be so weird. Imagine Peace Butler on the game board meeting a Game Master Butler, and he's like, "Hey, you know, I'm from future and like from another plane of existence, and you will have to die for the sake of this game." And he snaps the fingers, and Butler goes to sleep.
たまには自分殺しも面白いもんさ。
Wow. Every now and then. Wow.
そして全ての現場はいずれも密室です。魔法以外では成し得ない殺人です。
それを暴くゲームじゃないですか。すなわち魔法以外で成し得なければならない殺人というわけです。だって本当に魔法でしかできなかったらそれってゲームが成立しませんから。
面白い考え方だな。なるほど。確かに俺たちのゲームはそういうゲームだ。
This game is fair. The goal is to explain without magic the strange crimes that the opposite side claims to have carried out using magic. If that couldn't be done, it couldn't be the game. In other words, just as Erika said, it has to be possible to perform the murders without magic. to view it from the opposite angle. The witch side has a certain responsibility. They have to make a crime that can be reproduced with tricks, not magic. As long as the human side can figure out those tricks, the witch side can use all kind of magic and illusions. In other words, in order to carry out a locked room murder with magic, it is necessary to create a crime that is possible to carry out by human hands. Yeah, pretty much self-explanatory. I don't know why they explained this again. It's like the whole Umineko up until this point. It got clear in like episode 2 or 3 that that's the case, I think.
今ならわかるわ。セールチーヤでムカつくクラスメートたちを殺せと七姉妹に命じたとき、
Oh?
どうして彼女らにそれができなかったか。
Yeah, because you couldn't murder them by yourself. That's why you cannot use magic. That's also what I said back then, I think.
そしてマモンが言った意味が今ならわかる。
What Mammon words to remind of me of them? Like, she said a lot.
魔法は自らの手で成し
Oh, that. Okay.
しかできない。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ことか。
Makes sense. Also, that would mean, wait. I didn't thought about this, but if that's the case, then that means that at the time when Enja arrived at Rokkenjima and she got ambushed, that was actually Enja who murdered everyone there. The ambushes. Maybe she had a gun under her skirt or something here. Because stakes that were like together with Enja killed everyone. And she couldn't summon them if she couldn't like make this murder by yourself, so she had to carry out a gun or something to protect herself. It might be possible, right? I mean, it must be that. Because the stakes were with her, it's not like someone else's magic, that was Enja magic, so basically summon stakes with a gun. Also, what was his name? Mzaki. Okay, Mzaki. Had that bag of guns or gun or something, so maybe Enja just got one. At that time, if I had possessed determination to kill my classmates, no, that's not it. At that time, if I had been capable of killing my classmates, capable of going through with it, then the semester of Purgatory would probably have pulled it off for me. They could only accomplish what I could do myself. No, that's not it either. They could take what I had accomplished and turn it into magic. Yeah, pretty much. Of course, there were a great number of witnesses in that classroom, so that would probably be impossible. Marione-chan would call it being burned by anti-magic toxin. However, if I had called these classmates out somewhere without witness and carried out murder myself, that would be when Seven Sisters of Purgatory could carry out magical murder. Yeah.
魔女は魔法をもってしても自らにできないことをできない。
Yep.
自らにできることのみ魔法で装飾できる。
Yep. Okay, they basically establishing right now everything we know through episode 1 to 5. This is just like establishing facts at this point. Because we already tried to like open doors and stuff without magic, carrying murders without magic, so this is just confirmation that you need to be able to do that.
面白きかな。魔法を使わずして成し遂げる者が魔法を語り魔女を名乗るのだから。このエリカとやらはそれを初めから理解している。だから絶対に魔女に屈しない。絶対にトリックで説明できるという信念を持ってる。
On the other hand, if you think about this, Butler knows this as well. That this is very interesting actually, because Erika knows that there's no magic involved, and it must be explained by the human things. And Butler also know this is not like he's using magic as a witch right now, but he at the same time know it must be done by the human hands. This is interesting. How this is like totally different like spectrum of things, you know? One knows it must be carried out by human hands and don't believe in magic, and other one believe in magic and also know it must be done by the human.
かつてのバトラにはそれがなかったから、これまでああも翻弄されてきたというわけだ。このルールを
He was incompetent.
魔女に勝ち目はなくなるわ。だからそれを見破られる前に相手を屈服させなくちゃいけない。長引けば長引くほど、そしてヒントを与えれば与えるほど魔女。
Once again, my thoughts are spinning in circles. Why did Beato prolong this game until she lost? Yeah, many victims had been like, why she prolonged this? It's also a very good question. Like, I mean, she wanted to Butler to figure out the truth. That's why she like prolonged this game. But Butler never won. Butler never figured truth out before Beato was gone. That's the point. Many victims had been found, and the mansion was still wrapped in chaos. Hideyoshi Group seems to have gone to the guest house, worrying about the safety of the kids here. Do we have like updates here? Not yet, okay. Kraus and Rudolph were in the hall, talking about what should be done next. During a short gap in this chaos, Erika dashed all about the mansion. She was checking the crime scenes. Normally, with detective authority, Erika had the right to openly investigate the crime scenes to her heart content. However, this time, she hadn't yet invoked that authority. Because of that, and with her being a guest and an outsider, there was little to no chance that she would be allowed to investigate. Yeah, that would be like, this is my son, I will not let you touch his body or something. So she was forced to quickly check out the crime scenes now, while she could still run about as she pleased. In the servant room, there had been a clear folder containing the plan of the mansion interior. Because she had borrowed that, she had the location of every room in the mansion. And Rivka efficiently made her way through the mansion, dashing into each crime scene in turn.
エリカ卿、ご存知とは思いますが、念のためご忠告をいたします。
Warn you? Warn about what?
はい、何です？
エリカ卿は確かに写真並みの驚くべき記憶力をお持ちです。
Yeah?
それは探偵権限と組み合わせることで何者にも欺かれぬものとなり得ました。
But you don't have detective proclamation. Like, she can like... So basically she's affected by the Nox 9. If I remember correctly, it's the Nox 9. That she can see like... sheet of... like bed sheet. And she can think that's like Kinzo cape. For example, like... She saw it, but and she thinks, yeah, oh, that was a Kinzo shape, yeah. She's very fragile at this point.
探偵宣言をしていない私は写真並みの記憶力を持っていても欺かれない保証はないってわけですね。もちろん理解していますとも。かといって現場を直接視認しないわけにはいきませんから。前回のゲームではそこに慢心し悔やみきれぬ失態を犯しましたから。
極論、今のエリカ卿はどれほど研修をしようとも死んだふりを見破れない可能性が常に残るということです。
True. So, okay, now this brings again the question about Butler being the detective in the previous roads. So that's why I still need your help on this, because I don't remember correctly. Just let me know. If someone said that Butler was the detective in previous games, and if someone said this in red. I believe someone said this, and I think someone said this in red, but I'm not sure. I don't remember.
すべての状況を個別に確定させるためにもバトラに復唱要求をする必要があるでしょう。
Yeah, pretty much.
それを引き出すために青き真実を駆使しなくてはなりませんね。
I mean, that's a... Actually, this is a very good point. I didn't thought about this. You can counter red truth with that. Huh. True, Butler never had to use the repetition request. He could just like make blue truth theory, and Beata would have to answer with red or she would lose. Right? That's smart. Wow.
分かってます。基礎を十分に非探偵権限などなくてもハンデにはなりません。かつてのバトラと同じ条件で戦っているだけなんですから。
Yes, this fight is retracting the old days when Butler and Beata fought so fiercely. Ah, back in the time when everything was simple, right? I have no conveniences, such as detective authority. Like, back in the times, we didn't have Nox rules. We didn't have golden truth. Everything was simple. I truly do just have to fight the same way the old Butler fought. Thinking of it this way, it may be true that I was in a very blessed, unfair position. Last game, just as my master said, it might be difficult without the detective authority, which also holds my honor as a detective. But I won't let that be handicap. I know what magic is, and I'm fully aware of how to fight with the red and blue truths. I know the way to fight in this game many times better than the old Butler did. I quickly visit the VIP room, Kraus study, Natsuki room on the second floor, and as well the parlor and the guest room on the first floor. This time check with my own eyes, as I had neglected to do in the last game. Yep, we have the update, I heard that. I neglected to do in the last game. So she didn't check corpses in the last game? I thought she did. Maybe she just proclaimed she dead or something. Actually, yeah, she never checked because bodies were never moved after being dead and stuff. And if Erika would check with detective authority the bodies, then she would like proclaim that they're definitely alive. So that was her fault and mistake, actually. First of all the scenes made to look like the locked rooms. Probably a special note is that the fact that the master keys have no relation to tricks this time. Okay. The locked rooms were all constructed without relying on any elements that could be locked or unlocked from the outside by the master key or something else. Interesting. So everyone had the chain, or they were like locked with like the stand, like Butler said at the beginning. Yeah, these are different. The windows were locked from the inside, and the doors were all locked and chained. The master key get around all of the locks on the doors, but the windows locks and the chain locks are more trouble than they might appear. I haven't yet used the repetition request to get confirmation that it's impossible to manipulate them from the outside, but I'm sure he will be able to say it in red. It will be stupid otherwise. What if she will never ask him about that? I can just imagine that, because she's so prideful, she will never ask about this repetition. And that would be funny if that would be actually the case. Like, Butler would be not able to tell her that it's not impossible to manipulate from outside. And she will never ask about this because of her pride, and she will be like, yeah, that's impossible, so let's not bother. Oh my god, I just realized that could be the case.
今の私はただの人間。遺体の死亡確認さえ満足にできやしない。
Yeah, that can fake. Last time I neglected to check the bodies and let a massive piece of magic get by me. I won't fail like that again. If I let that happen even once more, I won't be able to face the master. I'm so in the bed too. Okay, information check. Let's go.
お願いします。
Give me that.
すべての部屋は窓の施錠とチェーンロック等による外部よりの干渉の困難な方法によって密室を構築されていました。
Okay.
唯一の例外はローザとマリアの死んでいた客間のみ。
Exception.
金慶慎んで申し上げる。帽子掛けが勘抜きにされていたものなり。
Barred with hat stand. This is different.
実質的にチェーンロックと同様の内側のみより施錠可能と思われるものなりや。
It's not exactly the same because it's much easier to knock the stand.
マスターキーによる解釈を完全に封じた密室を構成するためでしょう。
Yeah. Like, they didn't say that, but what if like there's like a string or something on the stand? Because if you close the door, you can still like fit a string or something, right? So you can just like put the string under the door, put it on the chair, on the stand, close the door, and pull through the string, so it like go down and lock the door. See? I just created the locked room. Easy.
客間の性格上、チェーンロックがないため、他の何かで代用する。
Unless they say that there's nothing wrong with the stand or there's like no like, you know, like anything to like pull through, whatever.
ならどうしてチェーンロックのある他の部屋を密室に選ばなかったかが興味深いですね。
Yeah.
バトラが死んでいた客室は他にも数室あって同じような構造をしてたわけですよね。
はい、そうです。
ならそこに閉じ込めれば全員チェーンロックの密室ということでより美しかったはずなのにそれをしなかった。
Pretty much.
どうもこの客間の帽子掛けの勘抜きとやらがうさんくさいです。
I don't know why yet though.
復唱要求でよく追求するべきでしょうね。あと遺体なんですが前回の首がバッサリ、みたいに探偵権限がなくとも絶対の死亡を確認できるようなものはありましたか？
Wait, but they said... Wait, that's bullshit. Deaths could be confirmed with certainty even without detective authority. This is bullshit. Red Truth said that the bodies were not moved after death. So they couldn't die in the guest room because the bodies were moved. So this is bullshit. It's not like confirmed with certainty. This is BS. Of course she had checked all of the corpses in all of the crime scenes this time. However, without detective authority, she had no guarantee that she would be able to see through any fake deaths with certainty. The old butler had also started fighting by doubting whenever the victims were truly dead. It was the same for Erika.
金慶慎んで申し上げる。絶対の死を物理的に確認できる遺体はないと知りたまえ。
Okay.
近景慎んで申し上げたてます。
But aren't like Rosa having like no, Natsuhi having like stake in her head or something because Leviathan killed her, right?
いずれの遺体も装飾された偽装死の可能性を否定できぬものなり。
ま、死亡確定の復唱要求をしたところでバトラが簡単に答えてくれると。
Yeah, you will need to construct some theory.
やれやれ。
私はベアとの時の6連鎖密室の方が面白かったけど。
Oh?
でもマスターキーが一切通用しないという意味においては密室の完成度は今回の方が上ね。
バトラが狙ってくる密室破りはおおむね2つ。密室錯覚と事件錯覚。
Makes sense. It might be not a locked room or it might not be a crime at the scene. Like, person might be alive and just lock himself inside.
このどちらかね。
密室錯覚を分か
Maybe none of them died.
一見密室に見えて実はそうじゃないってことでしょ。事件錯覚ってのは何？
事件が起こったと錯覚することよ。
Yeah.
つまり本当に死んでいるのか。
Just like I said, what if they're all alive?
何それ
And this is just like some play. So they're all like these all 6 would be together in some kind of plan? That's not about murdering everyone? That's weird.
いくら密室でも中の人が生きてたらそんなのただのトイレでおしっこしてるのと同じだわ。でも今回の密室殺人ぶっちゃけそれが怪盗だとしか思えないのよね。
チェーンロックを外側から細工する無限の可能性は隠し扉の有無、遠隔殺人の有無、あるいは自殺の可能性。
Yeah, you need red troops for this.
そもそも密室が成立しているのかさえわからないというのに。
Yep.
私はバトラのゲーム版裏から見てるから知ってるけど。
Oh! Oh! Lambda, you are cheating! You are giving secret info. You are not supposed to do that. Shut up!
これは完璧な密室よ。
Perfect locked rooms. Okay. So they cannot get any better. So Butter is actually pretty good at this.
密室は内部からのみ構築され、外部からは構築も解除も干渉も一切できない。
Interesting. Okay, but this is not in red. I wonder what they will like do about this. I will still need red truth about that, I think. But yeah, this is apparently behind the scenes info. I don't know if she's actually saying the truth or not. Probably.
それ
Oh, yeah. I was about to say about red.
さすがにそれはバトラに悪いから遠慮するわ。
Yeah, leave it to Butler. If he want to like confirm anything, then he will.
ベルンが私を愛してるんだったら、私の発言も赤き真実で見えるはずよ。
Without love, it cannot be seen. Without love, you cannot see red.
なら密室は完璧。
Then she recognized. Okay, so that was Red's roof. For Baron, at least. Okay, this episode is pretty interesting.
つまりこれは事件錯覚ってことになるわ。
そうなるわね。だとしたらこれは全部狂言密室だわ。大方エリカがあまりに空気読めずに探偵探偵と騒ぐものだから、後ろ宮家みんなで結託して狂言殺人を披露してからかってみたって。
Miss Overika.
あら、これ正解？私ってば超名探偵。
Great.
それが困ったことに犠牲者はきっちり殺されてるわ。
Okay.
2日目の24時の時点でとかじゃなくて？
Not talking about midnight on second
探
day.
偵宣言を出してこそいないけど、彼女の検視は極めて正確よ。私が赤き真実を与えられるくらいにね。
それでエリカ の検視時に間違いなく死亡してたってことになるの？
そうよ。
I'm not buying anything that's not in red at this point. Like, that's not, no. No, if they give me in red that they're dead, then I will agree with this. Bernie, you said you almost can give the red to Erika examinations. So it's just sus.
それはもうがっつりと。
でも赤き真実では言ってあげないのね。
Yeah.
エリカはその赤が喉から手が出るほど欲しいだろうに。
だって今回のあいつ探偵でさえないもの。赤き真実なんてあげないわ。
So is this actually true, but she don't say it? I don't know who's bullshitting at this point.
なるとすごいじゃない。
All of them are bad.
バトラの今回のこれ完璧な密室殺人だわ。
Okay.
あら、そうなるわ。
エリカ大丈夫？一見普通の密室殺人だけど地味にかなりヤバい密室だわこれ。探偵権限さえないエリカにはちょっと荷が重いんじゃない？
自称名探偵だもの。
Self-proclaimed.
きっとエリカはやってくれるわ。
I want Butler to tell her that she's incompetent in red. I want this so much. To have like callback to the question arcs.
探偵ですらない人間風情に打ち破られたらバトラもベアとも最高にざまあないくらいに粉々でしょ。
それに万一エリカが負けても最悪のかけらにぶち込んで忘却の深淵に叩き込んで遊ぶからそれはそれで面白そうだし。
そういうこと。
Baron's so happy about this.
転んでも退屈しないわ。
あんたってば本当に血も涙もないわね。ま、そんな黒猫を雑巾のように絞って一滴だけ滴る雫を舐める時が私の至福なわけだけど。
Black cat. So brilliant that blackout like a town licking up the single drop that comes. Okay. Is Erika Black Cat? In this sentence?
ベアとのゲーム版でも散々遊ばせてもらってるけどもう何も出てきやしないくらいに絞りこのゲームもこれでおしまいなのよ。
Yeah, why Umineko have 2 more episodes? Like, how is that even possible?
だから最後にふさわしくエリカ、バトラ互いの破滅をかけた一騎打ち。
ちえ、このゲームで無限にあんたと遊ぼうと思ったのに。
Yeah, we know that's your plan. You said that back in the episode... I don't remember which one it was. Episode 3? Or episode 4? Beginning of episode 4, probably.
残念だわ。
No! Yeah, beginning of episode 4.
とんでもない。
She want to cage Berencastle, basically, in the endless game.
十分にあんたに付き合わされたわよ。
And she said she will help both sides.
また面白そうなゲーム版を見つけてらっしゃい。そしたらまた遊んであげる。
本当にあんたは私を飽きさせないわ。それでいいのよ、ベルンカステル。そんなあんたの表情を苦悶に歪めることだけが私が覚えてしまった唯一の禁断の蜜なのだから。
Lambda Delta had guaranteed that it was the perfect locked room. Berencaster had guaranteed it was the perfect murder. Okay. So, do I take it face value or not? Umineko, you're asking me to do the difficult decisions, you know? A perfect locked room, murder. The witches hated to be Killjoy, so they wouldn't yet say anything with red truth. Yeah, that's why I say it's difficult. We're saying that would be the role of the Butler and Erika. Yeah, pretty much. So we have to wait for their encounter.
随分ドタバタと現場巡りをしたようだな。
Okay, and I think this proclamation we'll see actually in the next episode. because I have actually some stuff to do today as well, and this episode is over 1 hour already. So yeah, that's the beginning of the first Twilight. It's very interesting. We actually have Butter being dead, or like supposedly dead, because we cannot like say that they actually are alive or not. So yeah, anyway, surprising start. Surprisingly not using the detective authority by Erika, and the high stakes. So I had a few questions. I hope you can answer in the comments under this video. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. So thank you all for being with me on this episode, and also I want to give a special thanks, big thanks to my channel members. Thank you everyone for supporting me and for your help. I really appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. Thank you for finding me worthy. And yeah, I will see you all in the next episode. So thank you everyone. And for now, Pocket Watch is going out.